been waiting for what seems like an eternity to start this project. This is Beauty A to Z, my introduction. It's a new year filled with lots of new projects. How is everybody? If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my introduction into a PANtastic ladies collab called Beauty A to Z. I have been very excited to start this project and have been patiently waiting for the first of the year to officially join this project. It is a 1 year. I'm not going to do mine rolling. Everybody kind of tailors this to their own specific way as long as you follow the certain guidelines with this project. But it is a 1 year project with monthly updates. The goal of Beauty A to Z is to find products in your collection that will fit each letter of the alphabet. As long as it fits somewhere within either the product name or the product type or the color. Like, for example, C as ColourPop, or E as eyeliner, or B as blush, or benefit, or bronzer, stuff like that. I do apologize if my throat sounds a little raspy. I am just getting over what I thought I had, maybe a strep throat. I'm not sure what was going on. I was pretty sick there and I'm still a little under the weather, but it is the first of the year. This is a new project. I have been so very excited and I'm so very grateful. Thank you to the PANtastic ladies for, of course, restarting this project for 2020. And of course, they will be linked down below. The creators of this project will also be linked down below, who is Jessica and Amanda. With that being said, let's just go ahead and hop on in. I will show you all of the products that I have chosen for all 26 of the letters of the alphabet. We have a lot to get through here, so let's go ahead and hop on in. We'll start with the letter A. I went with my Kylie lip liner in the shade Apricot for A. Is the letter B, and for the letter B I went with my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is getting rolled in from another project it was in, and I'm rolling it in to A to Z since it is a year-long project. I would like to get this hopefully finished up for this year-long project. As you can see, I have a nice healthy pan on that, but I want to set the goal on this to finish it in the year 2020. Also, same with my Kylie lip liner. I have set the goal on, I'm going to set the goal on this to use over half. So as long as I use over half of where it is now, then I will consider that my goal met. I'm not doing mine rolling. So once I hit my goals, then I will just, it'll be one less item that I'll be focusing on, and I will focus on the rest of the items out of this project. For the letter C, I went with my Flower Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Pinched. This is a really beautiful cream blush. And by the way, all of my products for this project are all makeup. 9 times out of 10 when I do any type of project pans, it's always makeup related with me. I have so much makeup to get through, and I am officially on my 2-year no-buy now, and I'm so very excited and relieved all at the same time. It's almost like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders and not having to worry about all the new releases that are going to come out for the next couple years and whether I can get it or should I get it or any of that. So it's kind of relieving a feeling. Oddly enough, I know it. I just started it and I have a long way to go, but I am more than ready for it. So C is my cream blush, and the goal on this I set is to use it up. For the letter D, I went with my Hourglass Diffused Light Powder Mini. This is a really beautiful powder. I set the goal on this to use it up. For the letter E, I went with my Maybelline Lasting Drama eye pencil in Glaze Toffee. I set the goal on this to finish it up. Being that we have a year on this project, it is a year-long project, I'm hoping that I will be able to meet the goals that I set on the items to finish them. We shall see. 26 products is a lot, but I think I am pretty confident in knowing at least I can finish some of them. For the letter F, I went with my Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in Transparent. I set the goal on this to hit the pan. As you can see, maybe there is a little bit of a dip in there, but nothing too crazy. So I would like to at least hit pan on that. And then for the letter G, I went with my Milani Hypnotic Lights Glitter Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade Luster Light. And I set the goal on this to use it 1/3 of the way down. So nothing too crazy, just to get it going and, you know, get some good use out of it. So a little above half will be my goal for that. For the letter H, I went with my Flower Beauty Luminous Heat Wave Bronzer. The cap broke. As you can see, I do have the dome of that worn down very nicely. And I set the goal on this to use it up, which we shall see. I did wear the dome down very nicely. Even if I can hit pan on this, I will take that as a win as well. So I'm going to focus on this for the year. It is a really nice bronzer. For the letter I went with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination Concealer. This is a really pretty concealer. I've owned it for a while, but haven't used it but one time. So I set the goal on this to use it halfway. We shall see. It is very light under my eyes. I picked a too light of a shade, so I will have to mix this in with other concealers, and we shall see how well I do on that. And then for the letter J, I went with my J-Cat Beauty Priz Metal Chrome Eye Mousse in the shade Champagne Whiz. These are absolutely beautiful, you guys. When you apply these on the eyelids, it is just stunning. Let me see if I can give you a swatch. I don't want to go too ham on swatching everything on this intro. We'll see how well I do. I always get, you know, wanting to swatch everything, but look how pretty that is. It's absolutely beautiful. It gives you this wet, creamy, metallic look on the eyes. Absolutely stunning. For the letter K, I went with my e.l.f. 24K Rose Gold Highlight. This is absolutely beautiful. It has such the hidden faintest type of highlight it gives you. It's not too intense, but you can also intensify this if you, of course, wet your face or wet your brush and apply it. I had a love-hate relationship with this, and it has been in other project pans. I think it gives the most subtle, beautiful glow to the cheeks, and I set the goal on this to hit the pan, so we shall see. For the letter L, I went with my L'Oreal Blush Please blush in the shade Blushin' in St. Tropez. This is a really beautiful light pinky type of golden undertone blush. Absolutely beautiful. And the nice thing about this is it goes well with my complexion all year round, because my skin complexion changes so dramatically from summer to winter. But it goes in my winter shade well, and it goes with my summer shade well. And I set the goal on this to just make a noticeable dip on it. As you can see, there is no dip on it yet, and I just want to make a nice dip inside of the pan. For the letter M, I went with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is really beautiful mister, and of course it has the continuous spray. Really beautiful. I'm not going to go ahead and use it on camera, but I set the goal to finish this up, which definitely shouldn't be a problem. For the letter N, I went with my NYX Vivid Brights liner in the shade Vivid Sapphire. As you can see, it is a really bright, beautiful royal blue, I want to say. Absolutely beautiful. I set the goal on this to finish it up, so we shall see. I have a year's worth of time to hopefully finish that. For the letter O, I went with my Catrice One Drop Coverage Concealer. This is really, really nice, and it definitely is a one drop concealer. You only need a little bit of this, goes such a long way. You apply one drop and it will blend all the way to your ears. Absolutely beautiful. I think this goes with their one drop total complete coverage foundation or whatever they had. I've never tried it, but I know it is a lot of people's favorite foundation, and I believe they came out with this as well, and this is in the shade 03 Porcelain. I set the goal on this to use half, so we shall see. For the letter P, I went with my e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer. There are 3 P's in that one, so I set the goal on this to hit the pan, so we shall see. There is a little bit of a dip in there. I was using it when I first purchased it over the summertime, but has since moved on and started focusing on other primers. But as you can see right there, there is a nice dip in it, so I'm hoping I can hit the pan in this sooner or later within the year's period of time. For the letter Q, I went, which Q, Z, and Y can be quite challenging. For the letter Q, I went ahead and went with my e.l.f.'s Cream Contour Quad. Quad is what I used for the letter Q. This was in a previous project pan as well. I want to say 12 pans of Christmas. I put it in a new project to continue trying to focus on it because it totally got neglected the last 2 months of that project. I will link that playlist in the cards for you guys. Feel free to go check it out. But I set the goal on this to hit pan on any shade again, which was the same goal that I had. So we shall see. I did use it today, however, so I'm really glad that I used it. And I just need to stay consistent with it and continue getting use out of it to hopefully hit that goal. For the letter R, I went with my Revlon Ultra HD vinyl lip polish in the shade Birthday Suit. I am wearing this today. It is a really absolutely beautiful lip color, and it is absolutely beautiful and comfortable, and I really enjoy these. I own a few of them. I'm going to set the goal on this to use 1/3 of it again, just to make sure that I get some use out of it. Especially, I'm going to not be as aggressive with this goal just because I am also doing a lipstick roulette over on my Instagram only. Of course, I will have my Instagram link down below for you guys. And I'm also doing a lip service project, which is also here on my YouTube as well. I will link the playlist to that if you want to go check it out. So I'm doing a couple different lip projects. I want to not be as aggressive and, you know, more realistic with setting the goal on this one, to just use it 1/3. For the letter S, I went with my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Frog. Really beautiful Super Shock Shadow. I believe everybody is familiar with Super Shock shadows. I set the goal on this to hit the pan, so we shall see. For the letter T, I went with my Huda Beauty Tan Tour. These are absolutely beautiful, creamy, just emollient goodness. It blends so beautifully on the skin. And again, I set the goal on this, even though there's already a little bit of a dip in there because I used it a lot in the summer when I first purchased it. But I'm going to set the goal on this to make a noticeable bigger dent. Nothing too crazy like hitting the pan or nothing. I've learned that low and slow is good with me when it comes to project panning, so I don't get my expectations up or set them too high. For the letter U, I went with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liquid Glitter Liners in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I absolutely love these. I almost wear them almost every day when I do my eye makeup, and I like to line my lid with them after putting down a metallic or whatever I apply on my lids, and it makes it absolutely beautiful. It makes it pop, and these are just so convenient to wear alone with a little bit of bronzer in the crease, just anything, and I really enjoy these. So I'm gonna set the goal on this to use it halfway. As you can see, I am about right there right now, so I definitely shouldn't have a problem using half of it in the year's period of time. For the letter V, I need to reiterate, I made a mistake because I got the two mixed up when I said for the letter N, I was going to use my NYX Vivid Brights liner. Well, that was my mistake. For the letter N and V, I have a NYX item for both, but for the letter N, it is my NYX Epic Ink liner that I'm using for N, and for the letter V, it is the Vivid Brights liner. So I do apologize. Let me go back. Let you guys know for the letter N, my NYX Epic Ink liner, I am setting the goal to finish it. And of course, I set the goal on this one to finish it as well. So there's that. For the letter W, I went with my e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. I set the goal on this to just finish it up, so hopefully I can meet that goal. Now, the last few letters on this got quite challenging, but I've been planning and preparing for this for a few months and getting my letters together, so I think I did pretty well. For the letter X, I went with my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, and there is an X in that word, which was pretty hard to think of. It took me a while to find one for the letter X especially, and I went with the shade Creamy Natural. I am actually wearing this today. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this foundation, and I set the goal on this to use half of it, so we shall see. For the letter Y, I went with my YSL All Hours concealers. Couple samples that I got. I set the goal to use these two top shades up there since this one will never work, and this one might work in the summer, but I'm just setting the goal to use the top two shades, which is Ivory and Natural. YSL, that's it. That was my letter Y. And then last but not least, for the letter Z, I went with my Essence Melted Chrome in the shade Zinc My Way. I couldn't believe I found this and thought to use this for the letter Z, but Z, zinc, hey, it works. And I'm setting the goal on this to use it halfway. That is everything, you guys. I covered all 26 letters of the alphabet. I have decided to go ahead and use all 26 of my letters, pretty much have a free-for-all and use them all at one time. I know some people just kind of go through a couple letters at a time until they meet their goals on them, going all the way to Z. Some people just use them all, and that's how I have decided to do it, is just have a free-for-all and use them all. So we'll see how I do on this. I will try my best to get monthly updates with this project and keep you guys informed on how well I've been doing, when I hit goals, stuff like that. And also, I wanted to show you guys my look, what I did for my look today. It is really beautiful eye look. I used my new, I had just gotten this gifted to me as a Christmas present from my aunt right before my no-buy, and that is the Mercury Retrograde palette from Huda Beauty. Absolutely beautiful. What do you guys think? I think the look is really stunning. This palette is stunning, you guys. I'm so glad she got this. She loves Huda Beauty, so it wasn't no surprise that she was going to get this for me. It is absolutely beautiful. I think the look came out really gorgeous. Just wanted to share with you guys briefly in my look. That is everything, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so excited for this new year and this new decade in general. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.